another victorious weekend, apparently.
Yeah, found a new striker then.
Yeah, exactly. How many midfielders do we have? You've got the statistic?
15. Was it 15?
Yeah, 15.
Yeah.
And the one we brought in the most
That
recently.
you don't like?
I despise, except for Saturday. The one that is the shittest is the best striker we've got. And he actually looked like he was a striker.
I saw a thing. Mikel Merino's got more goals in the Premier League now than Rasmus Højlund and Xerxes.
That's mad. Considering he isn't an attacking.
It's like one of those stats, like AFTV kind of it, and it's like, it's just to try and get Man United fans in the bite, but also as well...
Also to make them realise that the strikes are shit.
Yeah, exactly.
80 million on Højlund and 70 on Xerxes, was it?
So,
it was both over 50 mil, wasn't it?
Yeah, Højlund was 70 million, it's fucking mad.
Haaland was 50.
He's decent, by the way. I'd take him West Ham. We had links about him in January. I'd take him. In the summer.
Haaland?
Yeah, I would, yeah.
I didn't know.
If you can get... No, but if... Cut that Man United wage, because I wouldn't pay the Man United wage, because I think he's on like $200,000 a year.
I think he's got that ego that he demands that.
Yeah, really.
No, I agree with you. I'd take him, because I think a young striker up front for us, he'd do bits.
Yeah.
But, yeah, then you lot got 3 points.
3 points. 3 points closer to Liverpool, and then Liverpool beat Wolves.
Yeah, 7 points in it now.
But hey ho, I still see Liverpool dropping points. They've still got City to play. City just spanned Newcastle 4-0.
Yeah.
I think anything can happen in that.
You have Forest away, United away.
When?
Anfield. Forest away.
When?
You're going to Forest at Anfield?
Yes.
Right, okay. You have us next week?
Well,
Up the irons?
He's yours.
For us? No, there's no way you're losing against us. No, I don't know, there's still... Technically, we're not... I was saying this to my stepdad the other day. We're not in the running period, but we are technically in the running period. Because the running period is usually like the last 10 games, isn't it? But
it's about 13 to go.
Yeah, but I don't know. As I said to you, I thought after that Merseyside derby, if Liverpool won that, it was over.
Yeah, after watching their performance today against Wolves as well, even when they look like they're giving up a couple of chances, they're still getting the wins.
They are more convincing than you boys when they win. Would you agree with that?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's not the debate.
They are at a higher level right now. Like if they win the league, they deserved it, right?
Yeah. They played more entertaining football, more attractive football, which is slightly different. Their knowledge of how to actually win the game is a lot better. I joked before saying like another victorious weekend for us. It took us like the 80th minute to break a bottom three side.
And
the problem is, he did most goals.
Yeah. Liverpool at the moment, like look at when they went to Goodison. All right, it's a big event, it's a big game, but even when they looked off it for a bit, as soon as they snapped back into it, they just look like they can just score at will. Don't get me wrong, they missed a couple of chances, but today Salah just proved he's unreal.
It was quite good to see as well. And obviously this about Liverpool, which probably isn't the topic, but like see. When you watch Liverpool play, that first 15 minutes in that second half against Everton, they were terrible. A substitution wasn't needed to make the change. They change anyway. I think they realised that they're playing bad and managed to change it on the pitch.
Yeah.
And that's different as well, because I don't think a lot of clubs, even in the Premier League, not even just Arsenal, have that. No. Where, like, we looked terrible yesterday without any change, and then we changed and we looked near. But, like...
You don't see it an awful lot in football anymore. Used to. Who was it? I was listening to somebody the other day and I can't remember who it was. But it's something like, obviously, the manager and the coach implements tactics.
Yeah.
And that's the way you're set out from the get-go. But the likes of Ferdinand, Keane, that great United team, if it wasn't happening on the pitch, they would discuss with themselves, like, right, Giggs, you stick to the left, or just get the ball to you and we'll see what happens. Like, that's what I feel Liverpool does. Where it's sort of like, it's not really working, we'll make the sub, but they're also like, right, well maybe if you drop in the pocket and then you do this and do that, it doesn't also, you don't need slot on the touchline being...
They have a brilliant age profile right through that spine right now, don't they? Alisson, Van Dijk, you look at Robertson in there as well, Salah's quite old, what is he, 31? You know what I mean, he's experienced.
Yeah. Well, even if you look at, you've got Jota Gakpo as your lead striker. Yeah, in the middle you've got McAllister, Szoboszlai, good. And then at the back you've got Van Dijk.
Yeah.
And as you say, you've got Alisson.
I think it's going to be. I do think you might close the gap a little bit before the end of the season. I just don't know whether it's enough now. With the 13 games to go, I don't think there's enough in it for...
If you earmark the games for Arsenal, you'd say Forest away at Anfield, right?
We've got City still. No, we don't. We've got United still, sorry.
Yeah, but when I said United away, that's... United away is always a hard fixture, but like Forest particular
and they always seem to get it better.
Amazing.
Even if we come up with the result, they seem to be able to
play well.
Forest.
Oh, right. Yeah, well, we took 4 points of Liverpool this year.
Yeah.
Was it starting game last season where we went 2-0 up and then Awoni just absolutely came in?
Yeah.
I don't want to go back to that. But
when's the last time you won at Anfield? Because I tell
it was a couple of years ago.
I don't know. Has Arteta won in Anfield?
Yes.
Oh, right. I didn't know that. I didn't think he had.
Yes, I want to say it was either the end of the last manager or the start of Arteta.
Right, okay.
It was round about then. And it was kind of Liverpool just kind of...
Anfield and Forest are tough games. United's a bit 50-50 because at the moment they look absolutely guff. But the problem is, that's an event, isn't it? That's an old school clash of the Giants.
Yeah.
Obviously now, I'd definitely say obviously you are a lot more competitive than they are, but so I think it's going to be a rough game because the problem will be is if Arteta plays the event instead of the match.
He always seems to do that.
Yeah, and the problem is, see, when things aren't going away, he looks clueless at the sideline. Genuinely, he just looks like he stands there and he just stares off in the distance. You're like, is
that's
it all right?
One thing you're kind of asking. I don't know what I'm saying this like, but you're asking for Declan Rice to be a bit more like Granit Xhaka.
Oh, I miss that.
And what I mean there is like Liverpool has like the Salah, the Van Dijk, and the Robertson to kind of get everyone round, kind of not clip them around the ear, but you know what I mean. Sort of, can we sort ourselves out here?
Yeah.
I also don't really. I mean, Saka, you could argue. Rice, you'd hope he was a captain at us. Not being able. I don't think he was a good captain.
If you look at it, they've got the players that are quite similar but different. Where Curtis Jones, McAllister, and Szoboszlai, they're all quite similar, but they have their own bits that their strength. We have Partey, Rice, and Odegaard.
Yeah. 3
different components altogether. Yeah. It's sort of like you just chuck them in and go. They're good individually. It'll work together.
I don't think that works.
And it doesn't work.
No, I think Arsenal needs. I think you're right. I think they do need that big personality. And you think it obviously Rice being the, but Odegaard's captain. So you think
he needs to step up now more than ever.
I think the way he's playing, he's class. I think day in, day out, he puts in 110% effort for you lot, and I think he's unreal.
Yeah, but
he's not a leader though. You can see that.
I disagree.
I don't think
he's not a leader like Keane or Vieira, but he's a leader of that team.
But I think when teams get at you mentally, you need that leader in the game, and he ain't it. But I don't know. The problem is out of that squad, I'm not sure who would be because I don't really know like. What? It's kind of difficult for us because I don't know who our leader on the pitch would be at the moment, to be honest.
Well, West Ham, if you'd go to Suchek Kabone, you'd hope Suchek Kabone and maybe Fab if he's in goal. But Arsenal, surely you're looking at the Sakas. The problem is, Gabriel, he's the mouthiest one of the old lot. You'd hope he'd be able to G someone up and actually have a word with the team if it wasn't going well. I always think right now is when you look at Liverpool play, they look like they're playing with freedom. And I know it sounds so stupid, but you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And there's no weight on them at all. I think there's no expectation on them coming into the season. So the way they're looking at it is, well, it is what it is, mate. We're here now.
We'll take every game as it comes.
And Arsenal have never been top. So like right now, they've been chasing since what? October?
Yeah.
September. It's like so in every game. And Gary Neville said this the other week. You're going into every game for the Arsenal fans and probably going, this is our cup final. So if we don't win this, it's over.
Yeah.
That's a lot of pressure, and then they're out the League Cup and the FA Cup.
Yep.
And they've only got Champions League now. And all right, Saka's apparently going to be back for Champions League. But
apparently, I've been told that he's almost ready to come back at the end of the month. I have then also been told that he could be out for a further month.
Yeah, so that ain't just you, because I've seen stuff that he said at the very start of March he'll be there for the first fixture, and then I've seen as well at the end.
So Saka injured, fantastic. Martinelli out for a month.
That's fucking that happen.
Oh,
Newcastle.
Yeah.
Oh, was it? Oh, there you go. Right.
Then at Newcastle. Havertz, where he's training in Dubai.
The rest of the season.
He's out for the rest of the season.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
Is he? I thought he only picked up a knock.
No, he's done. He's
What the fuck did he do?
tore his hamstring.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah, love to see it. Prick. There's somebody else. I can't remember who else is injured. But we do have Ben White back, which I think is a positive because he brings out something else going forward.
So
On the overlap, when you have Saka on that right and Ben White, Timber doesn't do it as well. Ben White with that overlap.
is Timber left back now?
I don't know what's going to happen.
Sure, you've got to play Calafiore
I
now.
was looking at this as well. They've had a lot of hamstring injuries, and I do find it very interesting that Ange is getting absolute shit on for the way he's playing and causing these hamstring injuries. Arsenal don't play that way, and they're still having hamstring injuries.
Yeah,
So-
but I think Arsenal's getting hamstring injuries due to overplaying. And I think it's because you overplay the same players too much. And I think there needs to be more rotation in your squad. And it's just literally, it's you'll give me 100% every single second of every game. And I think that's why he runs players into the dust.
I just think these injuries just show you, or should show Arteta, how the January transfer window should be utilised.
But who'd you get in? You never get a big player in January.
Right now, we don't need a big player. We need somebody that can play a striker and score a goal.
No, do you know, honestly,
Just stand up front and look pretty. And
rather than having the 85 bloody left backs that you have, or the 15 midfielders, you just need to sign a backup for Saka, because you do need someone to contest that position.
They've got a backup for Saka.
Martinelli, funny
Ranieri.
enough, they want Martinelli to play right. Wanyeri's come in and he's been the best player.
He's been good.
He's been better than Odegaard.
I think they stumbled upon it.
100% he has.
They've stumbled upon a good player there.
Yeah.
But then when you have a fully fit squad, he doesn't get in over Saka. So then where's he going to play? Because he doesn't get in over Odegaard,
I might see
but
if
he's
he play
playing
left.
better than Odegaard.
Can he play left? Why can't he play left if he can't play left?
Yeah.
He's a left footer, isn't he? He's a left footer.
It's one of those, though. Is apparently Nico Williams is apparently the main target for the
That's
summer.
how we ain't got him right now.
No, but that no.
Yeah,
what
no.
I'm saying is when we have a full squad next season.
Oh, next season, right?
Like
Okay.
next season, because we won't have a fully fit squad for the rest of the season.
No.
I won't be surprised if Saka doesn't play till.
You'll be losing Saliba as well to Real Madrid by the sounds of it.
Good, lovely. I love to hear stuff like this.
No, I'm not digging you that. No, that's
No, because it's been a rumour for the past year. I'm just hoping he sticks his contract out and then he sees what he wants.
Problem is, Madrid come knocking, do you turn them down? Bex didn't turn them down.
no one does.
Jude didn't turn them down. Like,
Trent will not turn them down. Probably.
No.
He'll probably end up winning the Premier League and still go in the summer.
I reckon, and I reckon Saul will go too. Unless they do give him what he wants.
The problem is that squad they've got at the moment is already ridiculous. If they get Saliba and they did get Salah and
They
Trent,
looked Christian Romero, I think, last year. I don't know why. I don't really rate him, but they sniffed around Gabriel last summer.
Yeah.
And then they're doing it around Saliba this summer. How long has Saliba got left in his contract? Because the game.
I couldn't tell you.
Because the game.
I want to say it's just like an extension.
Oh, there you go. The game with Real Madrid is, didn't they? They always tap you up about a year and a half before you've got your contract ends. Then give you a big fat off bonus.
but also you go to Madrid, you're going to win La Liga, and you're going to go far in the Champions League. Yeah,
You will win Champions League. That is a bolt on.
that is the
If
biggest
you're going to
problem.
win it this season, what? Doesn't fucking matter.
Yeah,
You won't beat Madrid.
Anyway.
No way.
That's enough about us and Liverpool. I'm sick of about Liverpool right now, and for the rest of the season. Graham Potter, has he made any sort of improvement to West Ham at all?
Did you watch the game?
I watched as much as I could handle with it.
Yeah, well, I wish I could have done the same, to be perfectly honest. I watched the first half. They cut for us like a hot knife through butter because we didn't have a midfield. And our centre-backs just couldn't handle it. I'm not going to lie, when Wisher scored the second one, and I thought it was onside, luckily it got disallowed. I'm not going to lie, mate, I was tempted to turn it off there and then. Because after that second one, it was just too easy, mate. They made us look like, that second goal, if that had counted, made us look like mugs.
Yeah.
Luckily, second half, we made some changes, and the game picked up a little bit, but we still just weren't good enough, mate. Kudus did his usual crap where he just wouldn't release the ball soon enough.
He just seems to have dropped off a cliff.
Do you know what it is, mate?
He's
He's overcompensating.
He's jumped off.
He's mental overcompensating. He feels like he has to do everything himself.
Yeah.
Then he just loses the ball stupidly. The one or two players I'd probably praise for the game would be Paqueta and Scholes. Scholes made a massive change when he came on. He opened up so much more on that left-hand side. And Paqueta, whatever happened at half-time, whatever Potter said to Paqueta, worked because he picked up his effort and he was probably our best player on the pitch.
Well, I've seen some of what Paqueta said about Potter when he first came in. He's given me that self-confidence. After the first thing, he's given me that bit of self-confidence and he's shown on the pitch.
There's been 4 West Ham players interviewed that I've seen since Lopetegui's left, and all of them have said he is asking us to do stuff that we understand why we want to do it. Literally around the same wording.
That makes
So that just means that Lopetegui was clearly just fucking throwing ideas at the wall and see what happens.
Well, it was more when we were watching it. You
that
have no idea what he's doing. You can't understand his tactics. So you sit there. That makes sense now because the players are sitting there going, "Well, we don't know what we're doing."
Yeah,
perfect, great.
Yeah. But it's also as well they don't understand if they know what they're doing, but they don't understand why they're doing it. They're not going to do it right anyway.
Yeah, but I do like the fact that all right, our performances we still seem to have this 25 or 20-minute lapse of brain function where a team just walks all over us. But I think we did a lot better in the second half. I'm glad to see Potter actively makes changes.
Yeah.
And it's just, I don't know, I prefer it to be a bit more proactive than reactive.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
He changed it up for that game anyway.
Yeah.
We've been playing a back 5. Every single game we played a back 5 since he's come in. Yeah, every game we played a back 5, bar yesterday. We played a 4-2-3-1. He's trying to trust his players, which is what you have to do at some point.
But I think Kudus needs dropped.
But Ben, you can see 2 goals, mate. All joking aside, that's not Kudus.
No, that was the centre midfield. But I'm more mean for the fact that going forwards, he was just a pain in the arse.
But I like him. I do like him. He's an improvement. I actually listened to him, and he makes sense when he speaks. He's done a 50-minute thing with actual West Ham's official podcast, and genuinely, all right, he nuances stuff quite overly, in my opinion, but he makes sense with what he's saying.
Yeah.
And you see the bones of something happening there. Villa away. That second 45 minutes I thought was unreal.
Yeah.
That's probably nigh on the best we've played this season. But we still haven't been able to have one game of just performance.
No, we always have a lapse. There never seems to be a 90 minutes where we just dominate someone. It always seems to be that we have this 15, 20 minute lapse somewhere in the game and then all of a sudden we come out and play.
Yeah.
I agree. I do like him. I do think we look a bit more positive now. I like the fact he's not afraid to just sub anyone off.
He ain't dropping people though. That's one thing I don't like.
I was going to say I would like to see Somerville get a run out from the get-go.
Yes, he's still injured.
Is he still injured?
The problem with me right now is Emerson's still playing. I don't know how many managers need to basically tell him that he ain't good enough and keep on using him. We always get better with Scholes on that left side.
Yeah.
Ever since that FA Cup Villa game, we've always looked better.
Yeah.
And the only other person that midfield doesn't work.
No.
With Alvarez, Souček and Paqueta.
No.
Because you have lack of defensive legs, because Paqueta's not backtrack, which in days it can.
And Alvarez's decision making is fucking.
And they're so shit as well, though. So what do you do? I like the fact that Jones Prowse is back. He ain't quick, but he got legs.
He changed the game up.
Yeah.
As well, when he came on, he cemented that midfield. And all right, he's not the most defensive, but he can hold the ball.
Yeah.
And I'll give him his dues. He can see a pass from anywhere on the pitch, which I love. I do like I love the old school players of centre mid picks the ball up, sees you on the wing, and just absolute ball.
He does bring that extra bit of diversity into your midfield that I think's needed.
But I don't know how you're looking at it. I'm literally looking at it. Get us 13 more points at the end of the season.
Where do those 13 points come?
40 points. I mean, we still have Ipswich last day of the season. You have Bournemouth. Right, we're due against them away, so you hope we get a result on the way in. You have Everton. You have who do you have? Arsenal. We have Leicester in a couple of weeks. We have winnable games, and I think what is good is we have a couple of easier teams at home.
Mm-hmm.
Not that that seems like that's favouring us right now. But to be honest with you, I don't know if you agree with this. The season's been over for West Ham fans since the end of January. We've got no League Cup, no FA Cup, and the only reason I'm saying that quite confident is we're not going to go down is how poor the three teams right now in the relegation zone are.
Yeah. I think it's nailed on Southampton over down.
Yeah.
Leicester.
Southampton, Leicester, and then it's either Wolves or Ipswich, isn't it?
Yeah, and I agree. I think it's the season pretty much over. All I'd like to see is just a couple of decent results.
Yeah,
because it'll give me hope for next season.
Yeah,
is if he does pull out a couple of convincing wins, I'm alright with that. As long as we're safe and I'd like to say towards anywhere 10th would be happy.
Yeah,
there's 10th above.
I think 10th would be alright. I don't think we're going to get above that.
Considering you've got Spurs and United 13, 14.
Spurs are getting points, I reckon, for the end of the season when they get a full squad back. I do genuinely think that. Man United, I don't see moving at all. I literally watched another half hour of the day and I think they're fucking shit.
Yeah.
Like,
Gone actually.
No, I genuinely think, I don't know if I don't think we're worse than them.
No.
And that isn't trying to dig in.
Do you know what's funny?
To be hard and to be worse than United at the moment in time.
It's difficult.
Yeah. Relegation team.
Oh
yeah, no, genuinely, yes, yeah.
So no, I'm happy. I am happy with Potter. I would just be happier if we were actually getting the results.
You got the bones of a squad there.
Yeah,
I liked Irving against Chelsea. Scholes, you've got Tadibo, you've got McKillman. You probably need a keeper, but right back you've got it sorted with Wan-Bissaka. You move upwards. We've got players in there that are fine. Kudus, I reckon, will go in the summer. Either his head's been turned or what does seem to happen is I think all the players are working on absolutely no confidence under Lopetegui from what it looks like coming into the pot of rain.
Yeah, and but I would like to see a new keeper in January, in the summer. Sorry, because I think he's needed. If I'm honest, that is our biggest hole at the moment. Ariola's not good enough, and to be honest, Fab's past it. In my opinion.
I think if this season has shown me, for football fans in general, anything this year, is to trust the academy and trust the youngsters coming up. When Yenny might as well scale for us, that scales for you guys.
Yeah, Scar's good.
Yeah, Scar's been unreal. Scar's been unreal. So's Casey. He's doing alright in Bristol City. We've got about 4 players out on loan actually look half decent that hopefully come back and actually have a bit of a feature. I want to stop spending stupid money.
Yeah, I think that will. It might be a shit transfer window if that does happen with players, teams wanting to bring their academy players up. But what's the point of having an academy if you're never going to actually fucking play?
Our lucky thing is we've got youngsters that can fill in the problem positions, and then in the summer, it's not a dig to that youngster. You can get a ready-made version of that player that we need. And then use the youngster as well.
Yeah.
What's wrong with that? Not being able to get Rodriguez and Alvarez out of the club. Sorry, it hasn't worked.
And Emerson.
And for me, put Marino up front, and I'll be happy.
He scores goals, doesn't
he? That's what we need.
Seems so.
So yeah, we've got Marino, the goal scorer, more West Ham woes. That's it.
That's this season.
Yeah.
I hope the next season's better. And I said that last season.
Yeah, well, I was confident with Lopetegui going.
You just look defeated.
You
just look so
fucking,
just deflated.
You know what? It's just like, I fucking.
You're lucky you could turn the Brentford game off. Try sitting here and having to watch it.
I watched Leicester for 80 minutes.
Well, that's true.
We had 10 minutes that are good, except for Odegaard chipping it and Sterling being off, being 4 times. Oh, that's what I want to say. Sterling, if you're ever watching this, please watch this. Don't play for us again. Fuck back off to Chelsea.
There you go. Sort of Sterling out for Matthew panels, mate. You wouldn't do that.
Put up. I'll take it.
No, you wouldn't.
That fucking would. You didn't watch him dribble fucking head first into defenders.
No. I saw him karate kick Jared Mateta and get sent off.
I don't give a shit.
Just because he's got money.
Good. He's got fucking.
He's a mug.
He's got fights. What Sterling got.
Yeah.
He runs like Belmo. It's fucking Scooby Doo. Like, I'm sorry, it's not happening. I didn't want him. I didn't want Marino, so hopefully me berating Sterling this week will score a hat-trick next week. I fucking doubt it, but it's against you, isn't it? So, are you confident?
No, I've literally already just said.
No,
you'll smash us next week.
Yeah.
And I missed the positive.
If I'm honest, I'd love us to turn up, but I think we're going to knock the granny out of us.
We'll be in a back 5.
We don't have firepower up front.
Oh no, just sorry. When I meant played.
Yeah.
But what I mean is,
We've had half striker.
You mashed City, right? If we do what we did against Brentford in the first half, you'll be 4-0 up by the first half anyway.
Hopefully, I want us to score goals. I'm sorry, ASUs, but I want us to score and be relentless.
I don't think it'll be a big score. When I mean smash, I mean that play us at the park. I don't think it'll score.
I think if we have the laps that we had against Brentford, I think there'll be goals.
I think we'll camp in your half.
Mate. We're comfortable in there now.
No, but
back five. That's what we want, isn't it?
That's what I mean. We'll have Saliba and Gabriel in the centre circle, in your half.
I don't see us winning that. I'd love us to get a result, but I'm not confident.
So that's good. That's us for this week. And tune in for next week to see
positivity.
Yeah,
Cheers.
Thanks, guys.